Okay, here it is. It's a few days later. Finally got the carburetor kit in. Now I will say this much about this kit. The needle was totally wrong. You put this needle in and the float level goes way up, and that would cause a flooding right there. So what I ended up having to do, I put the old needle back in. Now before I used it, you put it back in, it had a ring on it. So what I done, I took this rubber softener that I made up. Now I softened the boots on the Kawasaki 1000 Concours, the ducts that goes from the air box to the carburetor. Anyway, I soaked it for about 36 hours, and it took that ring off of there, and the rubber is like brand new rubber now. So what we done, I put the original needle back in. We're gonna try that. Another thing too, the jets and all. This is the first kit that I've seen that you can buy, and the jets has the number stamped on them. In other words, the main jet is a 195 factory jet. That's the main jet. The idle jet, air-fuel jet, or low idle, just however y'all want to say it. Anyway, it is a 55. It's got a number 55 on it. And these jets that was in this kit is in this carburetor now. Because it showed me numbers on it, and if it did not show me numbers, I would not use them. Because I just don't believe in taking a chance. And you know, the jets and all, right there is the main jet, and there's the idle air-filled jet, idle jet. Everything else was the same. The gasket, everything. The only problem was that needle. And I showed the owner what the problem was when I put that needle in there. Was that float. You know, the float is supposed to be at a certain level. Well, when you put the other needle in, that float level went like way down or way up, because if it goes up before it tries to cut the fuel off, next thing you know, you're going to have a flooding problem. But other than that, you know, it was late yesterday afternoon when I put it together and all, and I was in a hurry, and I did not film nothing. So, you know, what I'm fixing to do is put the carburetor on the motorcycle. But we also have another problem. The fuel pump is not working. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't think it's anything that's on the outside here. I think it's something that's internally wrong with it. Because it's not doing nothing. Anyway, we got another fuel pump coming for it, and you know, I'm just trying to get this thing done, because as soon as I get this motorcycle done and out of here, I got to get that Kawasaki Concours back over here, put the carburetors and all that on it, put the air box carburetors, and put the motorcycle back together. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and put this carburetor on, and hopefully get it running, and well, I'll be right back. Okay folks, I have off and on today worked on this bike, putting the carburetor and all back on it, and when I first got it stuck back on there, I noticed that it was just having a problem. The front cylinder was backfiring, so I was thinking it was carburetor. So anyway, I messed around with it, pulled the spark plugs out, and I feel like that was the problem, because they was black as black could be. smut real bad, flooded. And owner told me that he used to ride around with it with a choke slightly pulled, and that's what, you know, just about killed them plugs. Anyway, I cleaned them and it's doing a lot better. It's not acting up. To begin with, it was like it was getting too much air and all, but now it's hitting on both cylinders. It's sounding a lot better. I don't have much gas left in my can right now. I've been, you know, off and on cranking it and running it and checking it, and you know, but yeah, at least it's doing a lot better than what it was when it first showed up here. But anyway, folks, I reckon that'll do it for this video. We're still waiting on a fuel pump to show up. I got to get a fuel pump. Got to put this line back onto the carburetor, because right now I got it gravity flowed to the carburetor with that hose right there, you know, and all. And anyway, I reckon that'll do it for this video. I know it wasn't much shown or anything, and I do apologize about that, but I was in a hurry to try to get this thing done, get it out of my way. That way I can get that the Kawasaki 1000 over here, so I can get started back on it, because I got to put the air box and the carburetors and all that on. Okay, it just run out of gas, y'all. All right, well, I reckon that'll do it for now, folks. Or we'll do it for this video right here until we get the fuel pump and stuff to where I can go ahead and get this thing finished up and let the owner ride it and see how it's gonna do. Okay, thank you for watching.